Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Grace and my channel is some motherhood and twin mamahood and pregnancy postpartum stuff, but then there's also some family travel thrown in there. So if that sounds like something that you might enjoy, I would love and appreciate if you would consider subscribing. You can always like and comment on this video too. Those things are completely free and they really help out my channel. But otherwise, you can just watch the video and see what you think about it anyway. So today's video, I am really excited to do this. I'm going to do a favorites video. I am not an influencer, you guys. I don't try enough products to warrant doing this every month. So it's definitely not going to be a monthly thing. Maybe it'll be like a quarterly thing. But I have quite a few things that I want to talk about that I use pretty much on the daily and I really appreciate having in my life. And so I'm going to talk about those things. They will all be linked down below. None of this is sponsored. All of this is my own personal opinion and products that I really enjoy and stand behind. So I hope that you really enjoy this. I love watching videos like this. So it's going to be kind of all over the place. There's going to be makeup, beauty, fashion, podcasts, music, all over the place. Let's jump into this. Okay, so we are going to start with, let's go with makeup first. Okay, so this is a new product that I have just recently started trying and I really, really like it. I'm wearing it today. It is the Wet n Wild. It's called the Bare Focused Tinted Hydrator. I have the shade Fair, I believe. Yes, Fair. It is a little bit darker than you think it's going to be, so keep that in mind. The reason why I tried this is because I saw that it was a dupe for the Ilia tinted serum stuff that I'm seeing at least all over my social media, and I would want to try it so bad, but Ilia is a little bit out of my price range right now. And so people were saying this is a really good dupe. Actually, some people were saying they liked it better. And so this is literally like $4.99 and you can get it, I think I got it at Target, but Amazon, Target, Walmart, any of those places. And I'm really enjoying it. I have been loving that, like, the more natural kind of let your skin shine through kind of makeup is really, really popular right now, because I'm actually a girly who would love to not wear makeup very often, and not that I feel pressure to wear makeup, but I do enjoy makeup, but I don't want to feel like it looks totally caked on. I actually have more makeup on now today because I'm filming than normal, but you can just easily throw this on and it gives you a nice glow. It has niacinamide. No, it doesn't. It has squalene, and hyaluronic acid, which is like one of my favorite things. So it actually has some skincare benefits in it, and it just like lets your skin shine through. So I'm really, really enjoying this. Next up, another makeup product. This is nothing new. People have been raving about this all summer long. It's the e.l.f. Skin Sun Touchable Whoa Glow. Wearing SPF is always a struggle for me because I don't have super difficult skin, but there's something about SPF that it just pills on my skin like nothing else. And so it's really frustrating to put this on and then put makeup on top because it just ruins, not this, but SPF in general, it just ruins my makeup. And for some reason this doesn't do it. But this has like a nice glow to it. There's absolutely no white cast whatsoever. And it just gives you like a healthy glow. I love it. And I have not gotten any kind of like sunburn. I'm a very pale person. Sunburns are my life. I have not gotten one since starting to use this product. So, and then on top of that, it's super affordable. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but it's under $10. And it's comparable to the Supergoop one, which is not under $10. And so I really, really enjoy this and totally recommend it. I've already told my mom and my sister about it, and I'm just big fan. Okay, one more makeup product, also by e.l.f. big e.l.f. fan here. This is another one that everybody's talking about, so I'm not reinventing the wheel with this one, but it's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It just gives your skin a nice glow. I put it on my cheeks, I put it on my nose, sometimes around my forehead or chin. You can build this up to where you look like a robot, so I wouldn't recommend it, but it can give you just a nice, healthy, subtle glow. Also, this thing is massive. I will never run out of this. This thing will expire long before I run out of it. So I think that's pretty good bang for your buck. I think it was like, maybe this was $15, which is actually a little bit expensive for e.l.f. But again, you'll never run out of it, ever. I use this every time I do makeup, which is a number of times a week, and it still feels as heavy as ever. So yeah, this is awesome. Next up, this brand does sponsor people, but this is not sponsored. I'm just a big fan of this brand, and it is the Native brand. I use their body wash, their shampoo, conditioner, and their deodorant is what got me onto them. But this scent in particular, so it is the warm cider and cinnamon. This debuted last fall. I have been obsessed with it since. So they came out with a new fall collection that smells just fine, but it's like inspired by the desert, and so it doesn't, I know they were trying to like be different, but everybody loves this. Like, go and read reviews of this scent in particular. It is universally loved. And you can still buy it. It's hard to find. You have to specifically search this on their website. Like, you can't, they have a subscription service, which I would love to use, but for some reason, this one is not included in the subscription service. I don't understand why. Why, Native, please riddle me this. Why wouldn't you like the number one scent that everybody loves? Why would you make it so hard for people to get it? Like, I don't get it. But anyway, you can just buy it one-off, and so that's what I'm going to end up doing. Maybe they make a little more money with that. Oh, that might be it. I think I just figured it out. Because the subscription is like $1 or $2 cheaper than buying it one-off. That's probably what it is. Anyway, sorry, I just had an epiphany. But anyway, oh my gosh, you guys. I love it so much. I don't know if they still have this scent in like the body wash. I bet they do. But I really just want it for my pits, y'all. It's so good. It's so good. And I love this brand. It's a clean brand, aluminum free, paraben free, but it really does take care of all your pit stuff. So I'm a big fan. Love this brand. Next up, I have two skincare items. First up is this by The Ordinary. It's the 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. I started using this because one of my other favorite YouTubers, Jessica Braun, talked about rose hip seed oil. I love The Ordinary brand because it's a good brand, pretty good ingredients, and it's very affordable, and you feel like a little scientist. But this, you guys, has like literally transformed my skin. I've tried a lot of different skincares. They've all been budget, but this is the one that like I could tell a visible difference. The coloration, the smoothness, the makeup application, I love this. I use this every evening along with my moisturizer and cleanser and things like that. So I would recommend just trying it. It's literally like $8 or something like that. Try it for a month, see if it makes a difference in your skin, because it did for me. Next up, this product a little bit breaks my heart because I am not going to be able to repurchase this because it is too expensive. But you guys, I have to tell you about it just in case it's in your price range. It is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner. That's a mouthful. So toners, I always thought were kind of a load of crock. I did not understand the purpose of toners. I started using toners because I love hyaluronic acid, and I use that morning and night. And that is supposed to work better if you put it on wet skin. And so instead of using our water, you guys, the water in Idaho, at least in our area, is so hard. It's redonkulous. And not that it's unhealthy to put on your skin. I don't mean that, but like, it's just not great water. And so I just started using toner. And I usually use, I think it's called like Heritage or something. It's like a rose glycerin something, and that's totally fine. It's like $8. That's totally fine. But I got this because I was an Ipsy member for like 3 months, and I had always wanted to try Glow Recipe. And they had this insane deal a while ago that was like, you got like 8 Glow Recipe products, and most of them were full size for like $35. And so I jumped on it, I got it, and this was one of the things. I couldn't use this during pregnancy, so it had to sit there for a long time. But I finally understand that toner really can make a difference. This is kind of amazing. It's called the Pore Tight Toner. I feel like it really does make a difference in my pores just by putting it on. And then I put my hyaluronic acid on. Thankfully, this is like the full size, and so this is gonna last me a while. I've already been using it for a while, and I've only used that much. But yeah, it's out of my price range right now, and so I'm not really gonna be able to repurchase this, but I am a big fan. And if you happen to want to try new toner and Glow Recipe is in your price range, I would recommend trying it. And then I have one more beauty product, and it is a shampoo that actually I just recently started using, and I have already been able to tell the difference. So this is the Heritage by Mindy McKnight. I got it at Walmart. This is for long hair, and as you can tell, I do have long hair. It is biotin infused shampoo, and it's all the good things: sulfate, paraben, silicone, gluten-free, all the things. It's cruelty-free, it's vegan, all the good things. I've only used like this much. I mean, actually probably like that much. And you guys, I am going through postpartum hair loss right now, and it's been quite alarming, and I have been able to tell that this has been helping. I feel like my hair is starting to feel thicker again, feeling stronger. I desperately need a haircut, but I feel like this has helped it stay semi-healthy, as healthy as it can be, and I'm just a big fan. I only have the shampoo because we don't technically need conditioner right now, but this is great. Big fan. If you have longer hair, I think you'll be able to tell a difference, and it's, again, budget friendly. Everything I use is budget friendly because girl is on a budget. Okay, now let's go to fashion. I have 2 fashion items. First off, I have worn this in 1 or 2 recent videos. It is nothing but a t-shirt, but it's this t-shirt. Okay, this is by Comfort Colors. I got this on Amazon. I'll link it below. This is in, what was the color called? Poop. It's not called Poop. I just don't remember the color. I'll have it linked down below in the color. I love this color. I think it's a beautiful color. I saw another YouTuber, Rachel Loves Life. Rachel Loves, she has a couple different channels. She was wearing this, and I was like, I must have it. And it's Comfort Colors, so it's like $8. I love it. It's so soft. It washes so well. Big fan. And they have a gajillion colors. So if that's not your color, you can get a different color. I got that in medium because I wanted it to be ever so slightly oversized. I probably could have gone up to a large, because if I had gone up to a large, I could have worn it just with leggings, and it would have been long enough to go over my tush. But I love it so much. And next up, I already talked about this in one of my vlogs, if you saw, but it is, y'all, these overalls right here. I'll insert a clip of me wearing them, but my gosh, you guys, I love them. I have them in 2 different colors. I have it in like a dark green. That's the one I was wearing in the vlog. And then I have it in this amazing like burnt orange color, which is perfect for fall. These are super large. I have it in a size small, and I could probably fit 2 or 3 of me in them. And so they're very oversized, very baggy, but they're so cute. And especially this color looks so fall. I love it so much. I've had both of those for a couple of years now. Not only do I get compliments on them all the time, but they've held up really well. I did mention in the vlog, my green ones, they're starting to rip just a tiny bit, but it almost is cute. But I've worn them so much, so they've really held up. They wash well. I wouldn't put them in the dryer necessarily if you can avoid it, just because I think that they would shrink a lot. So I just hang them to dry. But I really love them. And they're so comfy. And those kind of overalls are so popular right now, so that's pretty cool too. All right, I have one board game for you guys. My husband and I are big board game people, so I could talk about board games all day long. In my Amazon storefront, I have a page specifically for all of our favorite board games. So if you're also a board game girly, go check that out as well. But I just want to highlight a semi-newish one that I did not think I was going to enjoy, and I'll explain why, but it is so much fun. It is called Play 9. Okay, you might have seen this before. It's a golf card game. I am not a golf girly at all. I think golf is so boring. I mean, like, mini golf is fun, or like Top Golf. But actually my in-laws bought this for us, and at first I was like, a golf game? Then we played it, and we played it with my in-laws. It is so much fun, you guys, and it's so easy. Like, literally anyone can play it. You can, you know, it's always intimidating the first time you play a game, because you're like, this isn't going to be fun because I'm going to be learning all the rules. You learn the rules so fast, and then all of a sudden you're crushing it. And the other cool thing about this game is they also have an app version, a free app that you can play. We play it with our in-laws who live in Texas, or we play it with my mom who lives in Alabama. Like, you can play it across the country or across the world with people, and it's just the same. You can play it physically with cards or on the app, are both really fun. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for like a pretty easy new game, I think it says 2 to 6 players, 8 to adult. It's a little bit strategy, but not really. Like, it's so fun. It's so fun. Next up, I have 2 children's books. I think I'm going to do a whole video on my favorite children's books, because I love children's books. It's a dream of mine to write a children's book someday, and literally that's been one of the things I've been most excited about becoming a mom, is getting to read to my girls. And so I have a whole Amazon storefront, I don't know what they're called, block or section, that's dedicated to children's books, and I'm always adding to that. But I want to highlight two in particular that I'm really enjoying right now. First up is Tomorrow I'll Be Brave. It's by Jessica Hish. I'm not exactly sure. So this lady, Jessica, is actually, what is she? Where does it say? Oh, typographer. That's what she is. She's a typographer, professional typographer. If you go to her website, it's so neat. But basically that means she like designs really cool fonts, and you know, she's just a graphic design genius. And so visually it's gorgeous. My girls are so engaged with it. But I also really love just the message of the book too. It talks about tomorrow I'm going to be all these really good things. And then at the end it says, like, if I'm not, then I'll try again. You know, something like that. But it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love... Where is the page? I think I just showed it to you guys. Oh yeah, this one. Tomorrow I'll be curious. How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. And she actually has another one. I think it's called like Tomorrow I'll Be Kind. And I haven't bought that yet, but that's on my list to buy for my girls. So I'm a big fan. Love this book. And then finally, this one is kind of like a series, and this one is specifically called F is for Fairy Tale, but they have a whole bunch of different ones. M is for music, O is for ocean, blah, 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 blah. What I love about this, 2 things in particular, well, actually 3 things. 1, it goes through the whole alphabet. So, you know, it's helping your kids to learn the alphabet. I is for imagination. K is for kiss. Next thing I love is this guy's art, Greg Paprocki. I am a huge fan. Greg, I've already gone to your website. I'm planning, where is it? It's U. Oh yes, U is for unicorn. If you go to his website, you can order prints through him. I'm already planning to order this, okay, Greg? So if you happen to see this, Greg, I'm gonna order this for you and put it in my girls' nursery. I think it's so beautiful and it's exactly the vibe that I'm going for. I love his art. And I actually have a couple of these. I'm looking over, I have a stack of books over there. I have C is for camping and B is for bison, which is all about national parks. So the third thing that I love about this series is whatever you as a parent are passionate about, I bet that they have one of these books for that. As I mentioned, they have M is for music, I really want to get. They have O is for ocean. They have like A is for America. They have one for Halloween. They have one, like literally so many different topics. And so my husband and I love like camping and outdoors, so we bought that one. We love national parks, so we bought that one. I love fairy tales. I have a whole Amazon list of ones that I want to buy, and it's just going to help like introduce those concepts and those topics to my children. And they don't have to be passionate about them too, but I'm just really excited to introduce them using these books. So I'm a huge, huge fan. Almost done. I'm going to talk jewelry and then some media and then I'm done. So next thing I love, and I've loved this for years, but they do still sell it. It's this ring right here. This ring is from Go Rings, which I will link down below. It is a woman-founded jewelry line. I love this ring. I literally wear it every single day, and I've been wearing it every single day for years now, and it hasn't tarnished, it hasn't anything. It is beautiful, it's flawless. I want to buy another one just to have another one, but I'm a huge fan. It's so unique, I get lots of comments on them. And then I also really love these earrings. I'll show a close-up of them. These are from Etsy. I have 2 different pairs. They look so unassuming, but it's super fun because at this shop, you can choose a gajillion different rocks. They have so many different stones that you can choose from. So I have labradorite and I have moonstone. But there's like 5 other ones that I want to buy. And they're really, really affordable. They're like $8 or $9. And it's an Etsy store, so you're helping and supporting a small business, which is really, really cool. And then finally, let me talk. I don't actually have a movie to talk about, or a TV show to talk about because I haven't been watching much lately, which is a bummer. My husband just went through all the Harry Potter movies. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, but he had never watched the movies, so we just went through that, so that's a fun way to get into fall. But an album that I'm really, really enjoying and listening to right now is Lauren Daigle's new album. It's just self-titled, Lauren Daigle. I love the style of this new album. She just put out her full album, which is like 23 tracks. It's like 70s and New Orleans inspired. Like if I was ever, y'all don't really know this, but I'm a singer as well. If I was ever going to put out an album, I feel like it would sound a lot like that album because I just love that sound. She's so colorful. She's like my fashion icon. She's my fashion inspiration. She just wears so much color and it's so fun. So I love her new album. So great. And then podcasts. This is totally out of left field, but I love true crime. I love spooky whatever. And so I'm really, really enjoying a podcast called Heart Starts Pounding. You might have seen this girl on Instagram Reels or TikTok. She's really starting to blow up, which is awesome. But I love her podcasts. Something about true crime that I really don't enjoy. Not only one, if the person has an annoying voice, which I might have an annoying voice too, so I apologize, but that I can't stand. But also, there's so many true crime podcasts right now that are like conversations between 2 people, and they try to add so much humor in, and I'm sorry, I love humor, but I don't really want humor mixed in with like gory true crime kind of stuff. That just doesn't really, it's not my favorite. So she is so straightforward and she just tells the story and it's just her and she's just going through the facts and she has a really soothing voice and I really, really enjoy it. She's also really fun to follow on social media as well if you happen to like spooky, creepy kind of stuff. So I recommend that one. Okay, that is all for my favorites. I hope that you enjoyed this. Everything will be linked down below if you are interested in checking any of it out. Again, nothing is sponsored. If it's an Amazon link, then it is an affiliate link, but otherwise, they're not. So an affiliate link, if you don't know, that just means that if you happen to purchase through that link, I would get a tiny, tiny, tiny minuscule kickback from that. But no pressure whatsoever. So anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this. I've had a lot of fun. So I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I would love to hear your current favorites as well, because it is fun to try new things. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.